Good evening, or whatever the time of day is with you. Certainly evening here in Wales. Happy Wednesday to you, and welcome back to Simon's Trading Channel. How's it all going? I hope your day is as buoyant as Bitcoin's, because yeah, it's looking pretty good for now. And we'll come on to a couple of possibilities for what may or may not occur in the future right now. So I haven't got any funny stories from today, I'm afraid. So apologies for that. I think we'll just dive straight in here with the 4 hour because it's the middle of the week. Well, all right, let's check in with the weekly. If you're going to twist my arm, so it looks today a lot better than it did yesterday, and as you can see, it's above it's way above last week's weekly close. And if Bitcoin stays at least where it is now, it'll also be above the open. That is, by definition, a bullish engulfing. So, yeah, I think that looks positive so far. Now, what I've got on the chart here is a new range. It's a new range, but it's kind of the old range as well. The bottom of the old range, which is still within this range, I had at 59,000. But obviously that missed out this little bit of price action, which was probably a fake out of the original range. But I just thought, out of the charity of my heart, I am going to include it in the range. So the bottom of the range is there, top of the range is there, and the midpoint kind of meets. Oh, did it pause then? Did it pause then? I don't know what happened then. So top there, bottom there, and with the midpoint in between, obviously, in the midpoint. And that does kind of work out quite well because it picks out that wick high there, picks out this pullback. It's not so helpful here, but it picks out this rejection here. So I'm happy with our range. I'm going to leave it for a while, see how long Bitcoin remains within this sort of domain. This is very bullish price action here, but I'd be very surprised if it just busted on through the top of the range this week. It may do, but this feels to me more like it's shaping up to be more like this period here, as opposed to, say, this period here. But that's just my opinion, and opinions should be kept to themselves. So sorry, but I've shared it now, so it's out there. Anyway, so some good signs here from Bitcoin. Firstly, the MACD is looking much more secure above the zero line, so momentum to the upside on the 4 hour. I will just check in on the daily, see what the readings come to. So obviously we haven't had daily closure yet, but where the candle is at the moment, it's got a cross of the zero line to the upside at 71.5. So, you know, a few $1,000s away from price action at the moment, but that number will come down the closer it gets to the zero line. Wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being around 70,000. That's always been a key area since this range sort of declared itself, really. But that's not for this video. So this video, you can see the momentum is to the upside on the 4 hour. The momentum is still down on the daily, all right? But this is, you know, clearly you have to shift momentum on the lower time frames, and then they shift into the higher time frame. So if this continues, then it's likely to bleed into the daily time frame, and the weekly is already very, very well to the upside, as you can see there. That is very much to the upside. So yeah, I'd say today's price action has made Bitcoin look rather more bullish than it has done. I would say since I would say since here, but in the context of where it is within the range, this is probably the most bullish Bitcoin has been since all the way back over here. So yeah, so has the trend changed? Nearly. It's nearly changed. This 4-hour candle is yet to close. The previous 4-hour candle, so remember from yesterday's video, I said it needs to reclaim these two highs first. That would look good to begin with. Then close 4-hour candles and dailies back above here. That would look good too. And the cherry on the cake would be 4 hours and dailies back above here. All right, so that's 66.5. This is 4 hours and dailies above 64.5. So above there at the moment, but the closures haven't occurred. So it looks good, but it's not confirmed yet. But you can see the potential, of course. We should always look for potential. We should always look for potential in people. We should always look for potential in our setups, or in my setups, or whoever's setups. We should always look for potential. I'm a very positive person. I hope I come across that way on the videos. Can I please have a pen? Thank you very much. Yeah, that's fine. A brush, that'll do. So, instead of this continuing as a downtrend, it would appear that what I've been hoping for the last few videos really, is got some significant etchings. I'd go as far to say that's not even early etchings, because and even if price did just bomb from here, you would still have a higher low as long as price didn't get down below this low. So this to me now is a higher low, is sort of complex. I'd say it's a higher low complex compared to this one. And so yeah, once you get 4-hour closures, 4-hour daily closures back above this high, that, my friends, is an uptrend. And as you all know, you've heard me say it many times, and I'll say it again, the trend is your friend. So just do what it says. And this nearly says game on to the upside. Nearly. So let's just undo a bit of that so you can see the actual price action. There we are. And go back over here. What's the counter argument to that? Well, the counter argument to that, I think, is less likely, particularly with the 4-hour momentum being where it is. But the counter argument is, that Bitcoin just piles in. And where's the area for concern that this is no longer a change in trend? Well, I would say 4-hour daily close back below the bottom of the old range, which, is coming in at, say, 59.5, but somewhere between 60 and 59,000. So if I wake up in the morning and Bitcoin is back down towards 59,000, you think, oh, well, a bit more downside. But until then, it can effectively pull back from this point, wherever it wants. Effectively, you'd probably expect it to come down and test out this area, because that was a significant resistance area for these two highs. Maybe a retest of that and then turn back up. That would be really bullish then, because then you'd end up with a high here compared to this one, and indeed a higher low here compared to this one. And that's no arguments, an uptrend. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. It's nearly 10 minutes. So if you've enjoyed the video, and if you have enjoyed the video, do me a massive favour, like and subscribe. And if you haven't enjoyed the video, then think of something else to do for 10 minutes on your Thursday evening and don't come back and listen to me because I'll be doing it all again. All right, take it easy. Enjoy what's left of your Wednesday. This is Simon signing out. Adios.